My entire family thought we were about to split a massive inheritance. Then the lawyer said something that made the whole room go silent. Your grandfather left everything to one of you. There were 9 of us sitting around the table. Aunts, uncles, cousins, people who hadn't talked in years. Suddenly acting nice because money was involved. My grandfather had built a construction company from nothing. 1 truck, 1 toolbox, and 40 years later it was worth millions. So everyone assumed the money would just be split between us. But the lawyer shook his head. Your grandfather left instructions. Then he read the letter. Everyone in this room believes they deserve what I built. But only one of you ever actually paid attention. People looked confused. Paid attention to what? Then the lawyer finished reading. The inheritance goes to the first person who can solve the 3 clues I left behind. And instantly the entire house turned into chaos. People ran everywhere searching. Drawers opened, cabinets slammed. People checking under furniture like it was a game show. I almost didn't even try. But then I remembered something. When I was younger, my grandfather always pointed to an old red toolbox in his garage and said, "One day, this will matter." So instead of searching the house like everyone else, I went straight to the garage. I opened the toolbox. Inside were tools, but taped under the lid was a folded piece of paper. The first clue. It only said 3 words. Remember the ducks. Then it hit me. My grandfather used to take me to a park every Sunday when I was little to feed the ducks. So I drove there. Under the bench we used to sit on was the second clue. It said, "Go back to where it all started." I knew exactly what that meant. His very first tiny office downtown. When I got there, one of my cousins was already tearing the place apart looking for something. He laughed when he saw me. Too late. I already checked everything. But I remembered something my grandfather always said. If something is important, people search everywhere except the obvious place. So instead of searching the room, I walked straight to the desk. Right in the middle was a small wooden box. I opened it. Inside was a letter and a small key. The key opened a safety deposit box at the bank. And inside that box was the ownership of the entire company. But the last line of my grandfather's letter was the part I'll never forget. I didn't leave this to the smartest person or the loudest. I left it to the one who remembered the little things. And somehow, that ended up being me.